We're talking about standing, our alignment, and beginning your Tai Chi form like so. As a float and a sink. Now at the end of just about every Tai Chi form comes something that looks like this. So go ahead, rise, let's do this together, and I'm going to lead you on a few different types of this movement. Your feet are about hip width apart, they can be a little wider, whatever. And you have a sense where you feel where your weight is on the floor, so don't be leaning too far forward or too far back. You're aware of your hips not being too far forward or too far back. You're aware of your spine in alignment, not off in any way. What this will start to do is plug you into the earth, and then as your chin tucks and lifts, it plugs your crown up into the cosmos. In fact, one of my favorite definition of Tai Chi is the man who stands like a pine tree in between heaven and earth, as a conductor between heaven and earth. So we aim to be this energetic conductor. The arms open and float out, chin tucks and lifts, and we place the tongue behind the front teeth that connects a very important microcosmic orbit circuit. So here we are, we're having this nice floating sensation right in between. We feel the earth, we feel the heavens above, and when you really get this, you might just feel your bones starting to glow. It's a very nice sensation. There's a lot of wonderful things we can do with this. But as of right now, you feel the chi, and we're going to lift the hands up to the side. And as we do so, there's a little movement of the knees. Try to relax your shoulders here. Keep the stance fairly accurate, but it's more about a lightness, a sense of floating, right? And as we lift up, again, the shoulders aren't tense and tight. They're just everything floating together. Your consciousness rises. We feel cosmic energy. And then we bring that energy down. Here, the knees bend as we sink, plugging into the earth. We feel the yin nature of the earth, of cool stone, of the crystalline layers below us. We inhale as we rise, floating those arms up. We exhale as we sink, pressing down. One more, let's inhale. And we'll exhale. Now you may notice, I didn't say anything about this, but you might notice that my hands go from pointed down, turning slowly and opening up before coming back down again. The palms are extremely powerful, and over time you will learn to sense chi with your hands, or to sense energy with your hands. Your hands are very powerful conductors of your own energy, and they're very sensitive to the energies around. This is a very different posture than this. And as you build up that sensitivity, you will start to be able to sense versus. So we can work with that in this. And you will find some people who are very robotic with it, not to denigrate them or anything, but right, who are very, we come to the center, then we turn our hands around, change the energy, and come up, and then back down. We'll also find people who like to turn the hands around first and have this whole thing be very cosmic, or pull the earth all the way and only then kind of capture it, right? I'm going to leave this up to you. Feel what you're actually doing with it, and then you do what your body and your soul call for in a day. But that being said, and the other thing, sometimes you'll see people bring those hands down like so. And there are all sorts of methodologies within Qigong for various things we can do, even pausing or staying in particular places, moving the energy down, capturing like a crystal bowl all the way through. There's lots of fun things you can do with this, but I probably digress a little bit. Really, at this point, being able to draw the energy up, to be aware of what your palms are doing, to draw the energy up and be able to center and press the energy back down is a wonderful, wonderful practice. Now, you will find that emotionally, this is a very powerful practice. When you are feeling a little bit too whatever, try, click in, ding, inhale, and exhale, and really let this one sink out. As this becomes more of a gravity kind of sensation, or you can feel the air, your hands feel magnetic to the ground, like you're actually pushing something, right? When you get that kind of sensation through the body, you find that there is a very strong psycho-emotional that happens here. And in Tai Chi, just to give you an idea, generally when we're doing this at the end of a form, it is to bring the energy back down. So we've built up all this energy, we had it moving, we've been blah, 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 right? Here, we settle back out and we can go on with our day. So it draws a really nice marker. So that's all for today. Come back again as we continue breaking down Tai Chi.